Kalimera. We are in Kos, day 2 of our holiday, staying at this lovely hotel behind us, which is on a separate video. And today we're going for a tour around the island with Jet 2 holidays. Not sure what to expect, but it should be fun, so we'll be on the bus shortly. Well, as it turns out, this wasn't our bus. We just drove around a few hotels, picked a few more people up. The bus was half full, ended up in Kos Town, and we had to get off the bus and meet our tour guide and ended up getting on a different bus. Marvellous. It was a bit like being back on a school trip. There's a headmaster in front with a bald head and his backpack on, and we followed him like his good little pupils across this road. We did like a lollipop man kind of thing, and then he gave us a spiel, went on for about 10 or 15 minutes, which was interesting, but it did go on a little bit. So yeah, the tree of Hippocrates, this is, or Hippocrates, depends how you want to pronounce it. This was supposedly the place where Hippocrates taught his students about medicine, and he was known as the father of medicine, so that's apparently where it all began. Now, as I said before, at the start of the video, this was going to be a tour with Jet 2 on a bus, but it also extends on to when we had the hire car, so stay tuned for all the hire car stuff, which we did the day or two after this. It is actually mainly Kardamena in the car, but hopefully you'll enjoy that bit as well. Obviously we have a guide with us who's extremely knowledgeable. Knows an awful lot about this island that we're visiting. But, you've got to pay €5 to get inside here, and he said it's not really worth it, so just go as far as the entrance. Not worth seeing, he said, so if you do want to go in, €5 it costs.
Salt was produced until 1973. Today it's a protected area, and that's where we've got the flamingos visiting the island of Kos twice a year, every May and every November. At this time the salt lake dries out, so it's soon going to look very white because of the layers of salt down there, and we can actually continue with other types of food. And let me try to figure out how far have you gone with Greek food tasting. Any of the recipes you've tried? Anything? I don't know.
Our first stop was the beautiful town of Zia, where we stopped for lunch, and we're at the Olympia restaurant. There's another part of it over the road there. Really nice spot for lunch, and there's a separate video here of the sunset, so stay tuned for that. Nostimo. Is it Nostimo or Nostima? Nostimo. Nostimo. Means delicious. Every day's a school day. I just had a lovely lunch here at Olympia in Zia. I had a Greek salad, which was really nice, not too much, quite a small portion, which is perfect for lunchtime. And Mrs. T's had travel, had some lovely mussels, said they were really nice. So I think we're going to head off and taste some honey somewhere, and also a place where we get some aloe vera, which I might rub on my mosquito bite. Can you see that? It's really itchy. But yeah, enjoying the tour so far. The guide's really good. He knows everything. You name it, he knows it. But, so yeah, hope you're enjoying the video so far. Onwards. Next up was a place called Pandrosia, which they specialise in stuff, all things aloe vera. So we had a little demo of the aloe vera in there, and a little look around. They do all kinds of farming there as well, of herbs and things like that. Very nice.
This is one of the many types of oregano.
Oh,
yes.
Oh my goodness.
So you've got mint, you've got rosemary over here, and you know, if you just pass by from those and you just see them along the road, you think like, nothing special. Believe it or not, every single plant over here has got medicinal properties, right? And that means that even our cows and cattle, they're actually eating a lot of these aromatic plants. Νερό θέλουμε παραπάνω. Ωραία. Ella, who wants some water? Ella, anyone wants some water? That you can actually use a map.
I don't know if it's going to help or not, but give it a go.
Didn't make one jot of difference. Lovely location. Sorry about the wind. I've got the mic switched on, sorry.
This is
Pomegranates.
lime, by the way. You know, you just need to. Okay. No, this is wrong. It is wrong. It's amazing. And this has got the exact. Put your hands like this.
I used to have some in this in the garden, but it died.
It's a lemongrass geranium.
It's lovely stuff as well. Loads of honey to buy there, and we also allowed to try some samples of the honey, and some of it was absolutely delicious. I actually bought a couple of jars and since tried it since I got home, and it's really, really nice. I do love honey. Not sure why, but there's some donkeys on the site of the honey place we visited, and they seem to be quite well looked after, but I'm not really sure if they're just kept there all the time. It's a bit unfair if they are.
Something strange?
And white something or other. They're looking at.
Shouldn't they be under the trees, logically speaking? Under such weather circumstances, the goats should be by the shade. For some mysterious reason, they have chosen to go and lie down by that rock. It's cooler. The volcanic ash has got such strong insulation properties that no matter the heat, you know, and the sunlight and so on, hitting on that rock, the white ash remains cool.
Well, the bus tour was great, but it was time to explore on our own now. And a few days later, we picked up our hire car, and this is what we went out and saw. We were going to a little restaurant up there, which looks really, really nice on Google Maps, but it's closed, isn't open for another half an hour. We haven't got time to sit around waiting. But it's a hell of a view up here. There's a reservoir over there. Nice little monastery thing down there, church, or whatever you're going to call it. And of course the whole of Kos town down there. You can see the harbour above the tree, just over there. Yeah, that's worth it just for this little view. Right, onwards, we're heading to Kardamena, or Kardamena, I can't say it, but you know what I mean. Just thought I'd stop here and show you this view that we've got just going over the top of the island down into Kardamena. Lovely view. And off we go. Looking forward to a cup of coffee. And there's the chariot that we're in. Nice car actually. We've arrived in Kardamena. Let's have a look around. I'm going to try and find some orange pie, which we both really like. Made from pheno pastry and oranges, funnily enough. A lot less windy because we're on the opposite side of the island, which is sheltered, so compared to what it was like this morning where the hotel is, it's much more calm. Bit of geography for you. We've got Newcastle on there. Leeds, nearest place to us. Well, Newcastle's actually. We're actually coming back here tomorrow night. We're going to get the bus over here, spend the evening here, have something to eat. Be a different vibe on a night time, obviously, so that's probably on a different video to this one. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the reminder bell, and you'll see it. Now that was a little reminder bell, wasn't it? That was kind of. I didn't even put that on. That came from one of the bars. That little bell sound. That's pretty good. That. There's the doggy. Hello, son. What do you go on? I recognise this one. Haros.
And we'll have to talk now, otherwise we're going to get a copyright strike because of the music, which we don't want, do we? No, 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 no. Lovely, isn't it? Very, very nice. One of the pirate boats there. I don't know if it's sailed here from somewhere else, and there's a load of tourists. Well, it looks like it might be out of action actually, maybe because of the strong wind.
Lunchtime now, and we found this lovely little seafront taverna called Blue Note, and it was really, really nice, as you'll see in a moment.
And the food's arrived. Mrs. TT's gone for Greek salad, and I've gone for a salmon and avocado salad and a nice Lipton lemon tea. Bon appetit.
The food was delicious, and they've got an upstairs there as well. Highly recommend it if you're ever in Kardamena.
That's the beachfront. We're going to walk down one of the shopping roads which backs onto the promenade we just walked along. If you follow the guy that used to be called Scotsman in Tenerife, he's now just called Scotsman, Kevin, he bumped into some American people that were raving about this place called Greg's. Obviously different on the night time, it'll be bouncing, but apparently they do a karaoke. If you're into that sort of thing, well, there it is, it's Greg's. We'll have a look inside. Here's Greg's. And just change from Greek food, you can go and get an Indian here. Asian Palace. Plan is to come here tomorrow night for dinner. Let's look at the menu. Very nice. Got all your Duke footy tops here as well. What's this one? Oh, Haaland. Man City. Haaland. Harry Kane England top. Duke. Very good. Like that as well. Cool. By the way, I bought some orange pie, but I got into trouble. I should have bought it before we got in the car to keep it fresh, but we're going to have some fresh with a cup of coffee, I think, a bit later. And I do believe this is the Stone Roses bar. Coming out into the square. We'll have a look at the front in a minute. Rock and Soul bar there as well. There's the Stone Roses bar there. And then there's bar 1960 just there. Just next to the harbour. And welcome to Kardamena, Kalimera. Karimera means good morning, if you didn't know. I know most of you will know, but just in case you didn't. Every colour under the sun. Oh, not literally under the sun, but you know what I mean. They do like a phallic symbol here. Lovely art. Let's do it tomorrow, yeah? Not much of a breeze down here, it's blooming boiling. Beatles and the Doors. Anybody see what Donald Trump said about the Beatles recently? Oh, football shirts. Is there a Borat top in there? Probably not. Oh yes, there is. There is a Borat shirt in there, which I'm going to have to get photographed. Somebody's lovely Greek home and another one. So much character. Nightclub. Ah yes. We're picking out places we've seen in other people's YouTube videos, and this is one of them. Wheel of Kardamena. Kardamena, 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 Kardamena. Nice, isn't it? No stress zone. Very nice. Reminds me of Zorba's where we had dinner last night. It's very cute. Very pretty, that, isn't it? Follow that one. Big eagles. I find them quite amusing. They're rather funny, aren't they? As Scotsman Kevin would say, it's taps aff weather. Looks very nice. Oldest restaurant in town. It's called Jan. Established 1975. It's been here a long time. It's been doing something right. Yeah, it's the oldest restaurant in Kardamena, and we ended up coming here for dinner the following night. It might be on a future video, we'll see. Houses, looks nice. Very chilled. Yeah, very chilled. He's going out on his foil, is he? That's about it. We've reached the end of Kardamena, the banana beach, which is just over there. So that's been Kardamena. Kardamena. That's been Kardamena. Hope you've enjoyed it. Here we are in Tigaki. Load of beach bars. Just had some nice food at a place called Roosters.
We came to this little place in Tigaki and waited about 25 minutes for a drink and just gave up and then walked away. It was lousy service. So thanks for watching the video, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers for now.